What's up, guys? It's OG Woodsman, aka 2A Tarzan. It is February 1st, 2021, and this is your 2A news for today. Alright, we're going to start out with something a little non 2A related. It's 1A related, First Amendment related. So, in 2016, a man was making fun of Hillary Clinton on Twitter and just trying to get people to not vote for her, right? He was arrested Wednesday for that reason, for making fun of Hillary Clinton on Twitter in 2016. So that's what's happening under this Biden administration, huh? We're arresting people for exercising their First Amendment right. That's wild. Alright, we're just going to go ahead and skip to the big story today. Alright. So, in Myanmar, that's how I assume you say it, Myanmar, the military has now taken control of the country. And the president-elect and several other leaders, his name is Aung San Suu Kyi. He's their president-elect. He, along with several other leaders, have been detained for rigging the election, for cheating to win. Said it was a landslide victory in November. I think it was like November 8th was when their election was, and it was a landslide victory. And apparently their military knew that they had cheated, and they had been waiting on them to pretty much finish cheating, to finish committing the crime. And once that was done, they went in and started arresting everybody. Said they cut off everybody's TVs, everybody's internet service, everybody's phones. Everything was just black until everybody was rounded up and arrested. That really happened. There was a big, people call it a conspiracy, that was supposed to happen in the United States. That probably would have happened if the Supreme Court justices would have actually looked at the stacks of evidence that was presented to them. But there was two people that could say no to that. They weren't even going to look at it. And that's what they said. So, now, about this. This is what's funny. So, Biden is briefed on this Myanmar situation and says he's alarmed. That was the first thing. They're alarmed with it, okay? The second statement Biden releases is warning Myanmar military that the U.S. will take action if they don't release the people they caught cheating immediately. It says the U.S. warned Myanmar over its military coup on Monday that Washington would consider reimposing sanctions unless the rule of law is restored and detainees, including Aung San Suu Kyi and senior political leaders of the Southeast Asian nation, are released. The Myanmar army announced that it imposed a state of emergency for a year and turned power over to military chief Min Aung Hlaing, claiming the government had not acted on its allegations of fraud in November's election that saw Suu Kyi's ruling party win a majority of seats in parliament. Does that not sound so familiar? Not only, we all said, I'm not trying to talk bad about people, but if you didn't know that this election was going to be rigged whenever they started talking about mail-in ballots 7 months before election time, you might not be that intelligent. This was easy to see coming. So, I know that the U.S. had a rigged election in 2020. It sucks. It is what it is. President Trump did what he could to get it overturned. It's hard to overturn an entire rigged system. And that's what we have now. With Georgia losing to that was a Republican state. now they're a Democrat. I think the other one was Indiana, I believe. I might be wrong on that. But with those two states being now Democrat, pretty much anything that Biden and Harris say is going to go. They've got all the votes they need. So they were really, they had this planned out very well. Other than General Flynn and President Trump, I don't know who there is that could have made this happen here, you know. But I just find it very funny that Biden is threatening their military because they caught an election being rigged and put a stop to it. Something to think on. Anyway, guys, I know that's not a lot of 2A related news, but very important news. Anyway, y'all stay diligent, stay together, stay in the woods.
And first name G, last name where I came from. When I'm back home, I'm more open with my day ones. Keep losing homies, that shit makes me wanna stay young. If you got a problem with me, you better say something. It's instrumental combustion, ambition or nothing. I seen two women in public and they were kissing and touching. I found myself in the middle of something. It turned into a function. It was different, I loved it, and wait, was that all just a dream? Or is my lifestyle really just as crazy as it seems? Did Wasley get stabbed when it started with some drinks? Did we really gon' find him leaving bleeding in the streets? Ask God for forgiveness, still with it with the team. Do I really stay strapped? Is it really him or me? Do I really got the scars that can prove that I've been through it? Is it really in my pocket? Am I really gon' shoot it? Shit, I need to save me from myself.